Start it up.
It's Thursday. Cheap Not Broke fan. We're back in the building. 3 days straight. Thank you for hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Please. And thank you. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We need some new subscribers. We're a long ways from 20,000 subscribers. Please share with a friend of a friend of a friend. Be like, hey, Cheap Not Broke. They saved me a lot of money. It's a good time over there. It's a riot. So please make sure you jump in on Cheap Not Broke. Very much appreciated. Tonight, what are we talking about? Holiday season. I want to save you some money. Travel points for paying rent. Yes, I didn't even know you can do this. You can do this. Yes, you can do this. Now, I didn't know you can do it in this manner. Okay? So, I don't know if you're a points person, but if you have a particular type of card, you can accumulate miles. Amex, Chase Sapphire, MasterCard, Discover, Capital One. Long list of cards out there. Long list of cards. We're not going to get into all the cards tonight. We're just going to talk about the program. So, with all these different cards, when you spend money, you can accumulate points and miles, mostly miles, and then redeem them for cash value, whatever, and go do something and go make something happen. So, with that being said, one of the biggest expenses that everybody pays is rent and mortgage. Everybody, well, not everybody. Most people, one of their biggest monthly expenses is rent and mortgage. And why not get something out of the deal? You're spending all this money. They're making transaction fees off of you, however you're paying it. Unless you're paying in cash money, it's probably a transaction fee or something if you're paying it. Unless you're getting it debited ACH out your account. ACH, there's no fee, 100% free. However, a lot of people have to go through, if you're paying rent, you got to go through some portal. Mortgage, I don't have a house. I'm not sure how that works. But a lot of people are paying a lot of money when it comes to rent and mortgage. Lots of money. And they're not being able to capitalize on this. Why? Because when you want to pay this on a credit card, well, some things don't let you. But a lot of times, like when you want to pay your rent on your credit card, the landlord, the fees to use your card are so astronomically high. You don't want to do it. It doesn't make sense. It's like, this is going to defeat the purpose of using the card. However, I was listening to a video, listening to some people, and I discovered there is a new card out there. There is a new card. Well, it's not new. It's new to me, new to us, new to Cheap Not Broke fam. It's new here. It's a new card out there that allows you to pay your rent without a fee, and then you can accumulate the points for travel there. Because think about it. You're paying $2,000, $3,000 in rent, $1,200 for, $1,400, $1,500, and you're getting 3 times the miles, 4 times the miles. That adds up. You can get a trip out of that. You really can. You can get some trip, get a business class, first class trip somewhere. You can get something out of the deal. But you got to be aware that you can do it in the first place. And two, you want to do it and save the most money. So let's jump into it. There is a card out there. There's this card out there. It's called the Blit card. Bilt. Blit. B-I-L-T. There we go. That's it. Blit card. And I didn't know about this. I listened to my guy, the Points Guy. I don't know if you know who the Points Guy is. Points Guy, he's like an expert on travel points, hotels. Really good guy. You should check his website out. I'll pull up his website in a little bit. But when I was listening to the Points Guy, he let me know that there's a new card out there that you can pay your rent on, and you don't get charged a fee. You can still get some points. So what is it called? It's called the Blit card by MasterCard. It's a credit card issued by Wells Fargo and partner with Blit, B-I-L-T, Rewards. Is uniquely designed to let renters, people who pay rent, earn reward points, Blit points on their rent payments, something most credit cards don't do without big fees. Like I just said, I used to do it, but then we changed rental companies and the fees went up and I stopped doing it. But for a long time, I was paying my rent on my American Express and I was winning. And there is no annual fee, and cardholders get access to MasterCard World benefits. Now, I am not a MasterCard holder, so I am not familiar with what MasterCard's benefits are. But let's see, with this Blit card, Blit card offers a competitive 1, 2, 3, 4 product structure, making it only the to-go card for rent, but also dining, travel, and everyday spend. So $0 annual fee, as I said, 1 point per rent. You earn $1 points per rent payments up to 50,000 points each year when paying through the Blit app. 2 points on travel. Earn 2 points on travel booked directly with airlines, hotels, cruises, cars, rental agencies. But let's stop right there. 1 point on rent payments. You're getting something out of the deal. You can earn up to $50,000 a year. Now, I did read somewhere. Where's the fine print? There's a fine print that you have to make 5 transactions on the card to get the 1-for-1 points. Otherwise, they'll give you a straight 250. I have to look into that. This website is not telling me that. But it does say if you don't make at least 5 transactions on the card per month, you'll get, instead of, let's say your rent's $2,500, instead of you getting $2,500, you'll get a flat $250 if you don't do this. So, if you don't make those 5 transactions, to earn points on rent and other purchases, you must make at least 5 transactions in a statement period. So they want to get a little extra off of you. You can't just pay the rent and that's it. You got to at least use the card 5 times to get the full amount of points. If you don't make the 5 transactions during the billing cycle, you pay your rent. You'll get a flat $250 for Blit points for paying that rent. So some people are paying thousands of dollars, and 50,000 points, carried over. That's like $5,000 cash value. But 50,000 points can get you something nice. You can probably get a business class somewhere for 50,000 points. You're gonna have to book it well in advance, but you can do it. You can make it happen. 50,000 points, you can get down with that. So to get up to 50,000 points, that's great. The cap, you can earn up to 100,000 points per year on rent. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I said 50,000. You can earn up to 100,000 points on rent. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. So that can give you move it, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That might give you, you get 100,000 points. You can definitely do something with 100,000 points. You can go somewhere far. You can go because you don't want the cash value. Cash value is going to give you $1,000. You can't really do much with that. So because you get 2 cents per point, or sometimes 1 cent per point, but that brings the value down a lot. But yeah, you got to do those 5 purchases. You get 3 points on dining, 2 points on travel, booked directly with the airlines, and or via the Blit travel portal. I had to look into that. And 1 point on purchases. So not bad, but to pay your rent and get some out of the deal with no annual fee and no annual fee and no surcharge, because you got to pay. Excuse me, not surcharge. Transaction fee. You pay a transaction fee every time you pay your rent with your card, credit card. Transaction fee. You're paying thousands of dollars. The fee might be extra $100. It's like, I'm not trying to pay an extra $100. Like I'm just not interested in doing that. It kind of defeats the purpose. Hello son. Hello mother. Thank you for watching. Hello mom. Thank you all for watching. Please everyone hit the like button. This is good stuff tonight. I'm saving you some money. Well, I'm helping you take your next vacation for free. Because you're already going to pay your rent. You're already paying your rent. Why not get some out of the deal? Why not? And I used to do this all the time. However, the fees got too high and this doesn't make sense to do this anymore. So this is good. You can earn up to 100,000 Blit points. And then you can transfer those to an airline. So they transfer over to an airline. You can roll out, go do what you want to do. Go take care of business. Wherever you want to go. And then there's a lot of places out there you can go for 100,000 points. Yeah, that's a whole nother show on how to get there and do all that. But in January, I will have my course available. How travel rewards points. How to travel for free. Well, how to travel. I don't know. I got it. I'm working on the name. But I'll have my travel course on how to maximize your travel points, your credit card points, and get all that stuff. Because you might as well get some out of the deal. You're spending the money anyway. Why not get paid and go travel? Right? Because these flights cost a lot of money. You can get some good stuff out of there. Now, whether your property is part of Blit Alliance or not, you can use Blit to pay rent. Blit's bill pay feature, you pre-authorize your rent payment in Blit app up to 5 days before rent is due. Blit gives you a routing number and account number. You use this in your landlord's portal so that the rent payment goes through Blit. For check payments, if you pay by check, Blit issues you a check on your behalf, and if you're using your Blit card. So wait a minute. If you pre-authorize your payment, Blit gives you a routing and account number. You use this on your landlord's portal so that the rent payments go through Blit. Using paying rent through Blit. Oh, okay. Got it. That's if you do it through them. So I guess you don't just put in the card. I guess that's how they use a routing and account number to circumvent the card fee. Because I'm sure if they notice it's a card, they're going to do this, but you still get the credit for doing it that way. The On Points card includes consumer protections and perks, cell phone protection, auto and rental damage waiver, purchase security, trip reimbursement, and other travel protections. Since it's a World Elite MasterCard, so it will be a MasterCard. You'll be in the MasterCard family with Wells Fargo. Blit points are pretty flexible. Here's some ways to redeem them. Use Blit Travel Portal, 500 plus airlines, 7,000 properties to book flights or hotels. Transfer one to one to many airlines or hotel partners. Nice. So you're not going to lose. Some places they don't transfer one to one. They take a couple miles from you. You lose a little bit. So this is good. So if you got 50,000 Blit points, you can take them 50,000 to whatever airline or whoever you're trying to fly with, and you're good to go. Go do what you want to do. Let's see. You can redeem points towards your future down payment. Rate for down payments redemption of 15%. Yeah. I think they got one for mortgage. They're working on one for mortgage as well. I'm gonna look into that. In a minute. But yeah, this is a good way to get some points quickly. This really is a good point. And here's the thing: they don't have no minimum spend, because some places want you to spend a certain amount of money to get the benefits, like Amex, Capital One, Mastercard, not Mastercard, Chase Sapphire. They all want you to have a minimum spend $3,000 to $4,000, and for 3 to 4 months in order to get the bonus package. Get the bonus points, or the sign up points rather. Get the sign up bonus points, because some people offer you 100,000, 70,000, 80,000, whatever it is. They offer that to you, and then once you get those points, you use them on a trip and go, and then bam, if the card's no good, you go get another card and leave the card open. You put a bill or two on it so you can still use the card. Make sure you keep it open. But yeah, then that's what you do. That's the travel hack. How you keep going for the free ski. You don't want to pay for that stuff. Let me see. Can we get a picture of this card? Let's see. Let me show you what it is. Here we go. Blitz. The Blit MasterCard is a card where you live, travel, and dine. As a cardholder, you maximize the amounts of points earned on rent while earning points on other categories as well. 0 annual fee, the best part about it. 1 point on rent payments without a transaction fee up to 100,000 points per calendar year. 2 times points on travel when booked directly through airlines, hotels, regular cruise lines, Blit or Blit Pay Portal. 2 points on travel when booked directly with airlines. Okay, got it. 3 times the points on dining. 1 point on purchases, access to Master World Elite benefits. Now, what are some of these MasterCard World Elite benefits? Oh, let's see. Lift credits. Take 3 eligible rides with your Blit World Elite MasterCard in a month and earn $5 in Lift credit. Oh, that sucks. 2 months Instacart. 2 months of Instacart plus $10 off your second order. Don't care about that. Cellular telephone protection, up to $800 of cell phone protection against damage or theft, subject to a $25 deductible. I needed that recently, as you know. MasterCard ID theft protection, no transaction fee, purchase security, auto rent, criminal collision pay for rental cars using an eligible card, and get reimbursed for coverage, damage, or theft, trip cancellation and production. MasterCard Airport Courier. Your passport port for the finer side of air travel. Enjoy 15% savings on master meet and greet services. Yeah, this sucks. They don't have no real perks on this card. This is trash compared to what we're getting on American Express. Nothing. Take 3 eligible rides with Blit. Take 3 eligible rides with your Blit World Elite MasterCard any month and earn $5. Yeah, so you're gonna spend 3 rides with Lyft. That's probably what, $50 the minimum. Nah, no thanks. No thanks. This is only really to pay the rent. This is a good card to pay the rent on. But other than that, no, you're not gonna get nothing out of the deal. You can forget it. You can forget it. So, sounds good in theory. Well, sounds good in theory, but everyday value. 3 Lyft credits, but you're getting $5 back. That's not great. Get 2 months of Instacart and $10 off your second order a month. 2 months off for free. 2 months free. No, then you gotta pay forever. No, I don't think so. Cell phone protection. You got to read the fine print on that. MasterCard ID, theft protection, all this other stuff is just trash. So, it's not no amazing card, man. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be bamboozled. This is a good card to pay the rent on, and that is it. It's nothing else. Nothing else. But if you're paying good, a couple $1,000s in rent, let's say you're paying $3,000 in rent a year, $3,000, flat $3,000 times 12. Is what? It's 36,000. That's 36,000 points. I mean, is it 100,000? No, but you can accumulate the 100,000 using the card for other things. So you can always use this from other stuff and continue to run the score up on it. But at $3,000, you can max out at that. What if somebody was making $10,000, paying $10,000 in rent? People pay $10,000 in rent. It happens. I don't know anybody paying $10,000 in rent, but if you're paying $10,000 rent, how many points is that? 120,000 points. Oh, wow. So I'm assuming you need 8,000 points flat to get to that smooth 96. Nope. 96, and we're going to be over with the 9. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's how you pay them. So you got the Blit card. There is a card out there. It's called Blitz. There we go. Let me show you a picture of it. Blit. So you can see what it look like. Blit card. Am I going to get one? Well, I'm considering it. I just found out about it. But I'm very much considering it. So let's go to the website so you can see it. See if it's legit. What the hell does this place look like? Does it look like somebody built this stuff at home? All right. Rent. Earn points every day on your rent payment. Boost your credit score with free rent reporting and access exclusive rent day benefits with every month. There we go. I just did the math. 3,000 active, 36,000 points and earned annually. Boom. That's it. That's simple math right there. Credit score, boost your credit score up. So this is good. This is a MasterCard back program. So I guess this is a MasterCard program. Trying to get people to, they're trying to get the money off the swipes. Refill at Walgreens. Okay. 300 points and $10 credit. You pay $25. Lyft. Ride with Lyft. Redeem 200 points. Workout at Barry's. Complimentary shake. Okay, they don't have a laundry list of perks, but like I said, it's a good idea. Well, not a good idea. That's up to you to decide. I'm just letting you know this is an option for you. Now, I wouldn't do this if you're gonna be using the card for other things besides paying rent and filing the debt. Wouldn't do it. You gotta have some discipline with this stuff. You really do. With the points game, you gotta have discipline. You can't have any debt either. You got to be able to pay the card off in full for it to make sense to get the benefits of the card each month. Otherwise, if you start paying back the interest and all that, you're eating into the amount of money or the perks that you got. So it just doesn't make sense to do that. Don't do that. But this is the Blit card. So you can do that, pay your rent, and get some vacation points. Not a bad deal at all. Can you pay Replit? Can you play Mortgage Replit? Let's see. We about to find out. Not yet, but soon. What's going on? Mortgage rewards are coming. Blit has announced a partnership with UA United Wholesale Mortgage that it will let homeowners earn Blit points for on-time mortgage payments. This is a new feature not fully rolled out yet. By paying mortgage via Venmo plus Blit is teaming up with Venmo to let members pay rent and mortgage through Venmo starting early 26. So in that case, yes, you'll be able to make mortgage payments through Blit Venmo system. Who knew? I wouldn't feel comfortable paying my mortgage through Venmo. No, you better have it on private because hey, some people don't have Venmo on private. I be scrolling through Venmo like, man, y'all paying for a lot of stuff. Okay, I be looking at everything. All right, like, okay. Money for shoes and other things, and I didn't even pay the peach. Like, are those butt cheeks? Why you give money for butt cheeks? Who knows? I don't know what people be spending their money on, but in Venmo, it's all public. It's all public. All public. All right, so there we go. We got that. Now, we're going to jump into something else. Costco travel. Need all details. So, yeah. So, also, I found out about Costco travel. I had no idea Costco had a whole travel department. Yes, it does. Costco has a... If you remember Costco, you can get discounts for rewards. You can get discounts for hotels and you get reward points and also discounts for rental cars. Costco Travel is Costco's traveling booking arm for Costco members. Through it, you can book vacation packages, hotels, cruises, and rental cars. Standalone flights, just a plane ticket, are generally not offered. Flights come as a part of the vacation packages. You need a Costco member to use it. All right, let's go. I'm going to show you. I'm at the points guy. This guy was like, he was really, really, I listened to his podcast the other day. He was really smart. He was just helping some friends out with their podcast. I mean, no, he wasn't helping the friends out. What am I saying? He wasn't helping friends out on a podcast. He was trying to help some friends plan some travel. And he realized, oh no, I can't scale the business helping people travel one by one. So he started a website and then, started partnering with different people from there. I don't know all the intimate details of it yet, but here we go. Whoa. Why is this? There we go. All right, Costco Travel and why I love it, saving money. So Costco has a travel leg of their department, and you can use Costco to travel and do different things. I had no idea about this, but yes, this is apparently the case. Costco does have a travel site. This is the points guy, and everything you need to know about Costco. So here's Costco Travel. They're packing vacation packages, hotels, cruises, rental cars. So you can book your stuff right through here. Limited packaging, Experience Hawaii. All Costco members have access to the Costco booking platform. When you find and book a wide range of travel from vacation packages to hotels, cruises, and rental cars. You can even book theme park vacation packages to Disney through Universal Specialty Vacations such as African Safari. Who knew that? I didn't know that. I didn't know Costco had no booking service. Did you? Tell me you did. I had no idea. So now, if you got a Costco card, you can come through here and they can help you book your travel and you can get that discount. Because Costco is a billion-dollar company, they got a lot of pulls, so they'll probably give them you'll probably get a discount on their behalf. What you can put through Travel Costco, boy, nice, man, that's real nice. Do you have to be a Costco member to use Costco Travel? Yes, you do. Is Costco Travel worth it? With Hotel Waiala. I don't know how you say that. Garden View Suite for 2 adults. Costco Travel Package, $4,082, $896 per night. Booking directly, $495, $996 per night. So you save a few dollars right there. Alamo immediate Toyota car included in the total cost project. Included in the total package cost. 320, 312, 664 per night. And this Alamo immediate card. Toyota Corolla or similar. Additional perks and benefits. 306 and Costco shop card. Daily $60 breakfast suite. Oh wow. $400 resort credit. Total cost $44,882 46 $49,1891. What's this? Additional perks and benefits. What does this mean? 306 digital Costco. I don't know what that means, but apparently, like I said, you can book through Costco and you can save yourself some money. You never know these things, right? You never know these things. Who knew Costco had a travel department? I did not. But now I do. And now you do too. So if you got a Costco card, you can now you don't just have to buy your toilet paper there and your paper towels. Now you can buy your travel. There you go. You can travel through there, all that good stuff. Now I know I'm bringing this up because it's the holiday time, and with the holidays coming up, you definitely want to save some money because not only have prices gone up, they've reduced the amount of flights and amount of things that they got going, planes in the air. So I'm sure they're trying to get back to normal, but they're not back normal right now. This second today, they're not, but they're on their way. So with that being said, hopefully with these two travel hacks, maybe paying rent, that's not going to be as immediate. But travel, Costco, if you have travel, if you have a Costco card, try the travel portal. Let me know how it goes. I haven't tried it yet. I will though. I got some stuff coming up. I am going to go in there and see what I can do. See what it can do for me. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We're going to go to break real quick, and we're going to be right back. Mind with the travel. Speaking of which, where my boy? Remember the video? I play this anyway. Myself back. Boom. Yes, that was how Miami last year. So yeah, I be getting around. I did that trip for my fiance's birthday, and we had a great time. And we, went out on the boat, had a good time. We did a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool stuff. So, and you can too with these travel hacks. You don't have to spend all your money. I get around. I get around. And about to do some more traveling next week. Gonna be on the road. Cheap not broke. But I'm gonna check in with y'all. I'm gonna check in with y'all and see and see what's happening. What is happening. So hopefully, anybody doing any traveling? Anybody traveling for the holidays? I know you are, Miss Hall. I know you traveling for the holidays. Anybody else doing some traveling for the holidays? Let me know. I know I'm doing some traveling for the holidays. Everybody doing a little traveling for the holidays. So if you're doing some travel for the holidays, drop a comment. Let me know how you're getting there. You paying a lot of money or not? Let me know. Drop a comment. Well, let me see. What in the news do we have for you today? Man, the news, right? The news is always political. The political saga definitely dominates the news market. The news, everything on the news. Everything on the news is revolving around politics, this, that, and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. This is one. Okay, so here we go. Chief of City Company next year will be executive chairman. Okay, let's see what we got going on in the world today. Okay, let's take a look at this. Delta. Oh shoot, I didn't even hit y'all with it. Y'all, man, we are my mom is already on to the news. Let me hit you with it. Let's go. Here. What is going on out here? Well, let me tell you. Let me show you. Let's see what they got going on out here. Boom. Delta bigwig who led LaGuardia's $8 billion overhaul threw driver's keys into storm drain. Threw driver's keys in the storm drain. Airport desktop sources. What? Delta's Airlines, who helped lead LaGuardia's glitzy makeover, stole a motorist's keys and threw them in a storm drain during a dust-up outside the airport, told the Post. Ryan Marzullo, 46, was stealthily arrested Wednesday by Port Authority cops on charges of criminal mischief and petty larceny. Court said the arrest came after the bizarre November 11th incident between Marzullo and a 22-year-old Queens man who was parked outside LaGuardia's Terminal C, according to sources. The motorist contended that Marzullo drove up, identified himself as a Delta employee, and reached into his 2024 Toyota, grabbing his keys. The sources said Marzullo then allegedly threw the man's keys into the storm drain and drove off. What an asshole! Why would you do that? Cops identified Marzullo as the key-tossing miscreant, leading to a hush-hush arrest at the Port Authority Police Command, sources said. Frank Holly, president of the Port Authority Police Association, confirmed that the officers told a mysterious high-profile arrest would be unfolding Wednesday. He said the cops were told to stay away and not take photos as the suspect voluntarily surrendered. Oh, isn't that nice? When you're a big wig, they just kindly take you to jail. Everybody else, they about to run your ass in, have your face all over the news. Marzullo, who didn't return requests for comment, is managing director of Delta Airlines in charge of overseeing LaGuardia's Terminal C revamp, part of an $8 billion mega project at the airport. Delta representatives, Port Authority officials did not immediately return requests to comment. Why would you throw the man keys in there? What an asshole. Don't he look like Xerxes from 300? I am Xerxes Leonidas. You and your barbarism! Y'all remember the movie Leon? I don't know if y'all seen 300, but he looks like Xerxes to me. Maybe you haven't seen the movie. Great movie. You should watch it. Yeah. Okay. What a crap. Cracker Barrel shareholder DI axed DEI specialist over logo flap spare CEO. Yeah, I bet you got fired. Dunkin' Donuts rage over allegations of baristas are ordered not to flip cups to top. Ooh, that's we don't like that. That's petty. Dunkin' Donuts customers rage over allegations baristas are ordered not to fill cups to the top. I've started going to McDonald's. You cheap bastards. You cheap bastards. A Facebook post what? A Facebook post purporting to show Dunkin' Donuts instructing baristas not to fill iced beverages all the way to the top, even when customers ask for less ice. The enraged patrons enraged. The alleged leak, anonymously shared Monday in a Dunkin' Donut World Facebook group, appeared to display specific pour levels for Dunkin' Donuts drinks, including iced lattes, macchiatos, matchas, chai drinks, cappuccinos, americanos, and shaken espressos. This image posted in the group, which has more than 57,000 members, showed cups marked with a ice line, and that instructions said should guide all the ice beverage pours. So, no ice. Oh, can't see the whole thing. That's all you got. No ice. Don't make less ice. Short fill. Less Fill ice to line 2. Fill ice to line 2. And then they're going to give you that. Fill to the top. Iced coffees, ice brew, lemonade, fill to the top. Short fill. Iced lattes, shot lattes, ice matcha. Don't make. Dunkin' Refresher, Dunkin' Energy, iced tea, lemonade. Don't make. All right, Dunkin'. People gonna be out pissing people off. Under the alleged rules, workers are told to pour the same amount of liquids regardless of whether customers request regulation or not. Oh yeah. The Facebook post sparked hundreds of replies. Several users claiming to be baristas said they followed the fill line instructions and cannot increase the amount of milk or espresso without ringing up an extra charge. Only similarly insisted that many stores will top off a cup, but only if the customers agree to pay for an additional product. The commenters blasted Dunkin' as a stingy and vowed to take their business elsewhere. Starbucks, Dunkin' caught on the hack of no ice. They're trying to give us less for the amount we pay. Prices go up, but the product amount decreases, wrote Chris Hershey. Yeah, that's crap, man. That's crap. They're trying to give that's shrinkflation. That's what everybody's trying to do. Give you more for less. I mean, give you less for more. Give you less for more. Less for more. The right way would be more for less, but no. That's not how today's society works. They got to rob you of your dignity and give you less. Make you upset. Slap you in the face. Let's see. Katie Couric claims news owners of CBS barista Barry Weiss are compromising independent journalism. Trump says Powell has mental health problems, urges Bassett to work on this guy. I love to fire his ass. Wow, okay. All politics. That's all good stuff. Let's see. Well, I guess that's what we got going. None of this is really sparking my attention. We already looked at that yesterday. Let's see. Walmart defies spending slowdown, hikes outlook ahead of holidays plans. Walmart always going to get their money. Delayed government data shows surprising trend in September jobs report. We're going to roll with this one. Katie Couric claims new owners of CBS, Barry Weiss, are compromising independent journalism. Katie Couric criticized CBS corporate owner Paramount Skydance last week, opining that its move to put division under the editorial control of Barry Weiss is compromising independent journalism. Couric, the former anchor of CBS Evening News, warned during a gala in New York last week that the whole setup with the Ellisons bringing her in and buying the free press is compromising independent journalism. Her remarks, first reported by the Status newsletter, were a reaction to the question from a New York Times columnist Maureen Dow about the deal engineered by Paramount CEO David Ellison, who fooled Weiss Free Press newsletter into the company and installed her atop CBS editorial combination. Whatever. I don't really know what that's all about, but the independent journalism, it's hard to get your voice out there. Those people are behemoths. They got big voices, and it's hard to talk louder than them and get your point heard. It's very difficult sometimes. But it's something that must be done. So. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Are you going to try the travel hacks? Are you going to give it a whirl? Are you going to go and say, hey, Malcolm, this worked for me. I booked my stuff and saved myself some money. I hope somebody does. It would be very nice. Drop a comment in the comment section if you do. When you decide to do it, let me know that my information is helping you. That's very, very, very helpful to me. And therefore, I can continue to bring you good quality stuff. to make sure that we are lining our pockets with money and also living life in our price. You heard me? That's what we're trying to do. All right. That's our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. Next week, we're going to be on the road. We'll be in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm going to do a show there. I'm going to go on the line for a few minutes, so y'all just going to have to catch me when you catch me. But I will be in there. I'm going to pre-record some shows so we can keep this thing rolling. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Phyllis Hall, I appreciate you all the time, as you know. And everybody else that's watching, peep their head in and watch tonight. I appreciate you all as well. Thank you all. Travel, save yourself some money, and remember, live life at your price. Until then, I'll see you next time. Take care.